Hello everybody, Uber Lady Charlotte. Get that off of me. Okay, anyway. And right now I'm doing my field agent app. So I'm going to different stores in the city, well, Concord and Kannapolis, taking pictures, but also doing the phone service connectivity study. Meaning they just want me to go into different places in the store and tell them how many bars that I have on my phone. And on the last picture, I'm supposed to be in the freezer section, and I have to do a screenshot with the picture that I took so they can see the bars on my phone. All right, so anyway, so I'm doing that, and I probably earned in about I did one this morning, then I went and did some Ubering. Well, actually, technically, I haven't done Uber yet. I did my little boy, and then I started back on field agent. I did have the Uber app on, but ain't nothing popping right now. And I got to go to work from 4 to 8. So I won't be able to do Uber for right now. So other than that, I've been doing field agent, and I probably earned so far about $25. $25 and about an hour and a half worth of work. Because it don't take long. It takes like 5-6 minutes to go into different stores and go do that. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you about the rest of my jail story. All right, so we get in there and we stand in the line, and I'm doing everything Shorty said do. All right, now the lady say, well, now you guys need to take a shower. You ladies, they're very proper, some of them. You ladies need to take a shower before you go retire for the evening in your cells. Just hearing the word cells, that just messed me up. And then retire. This ain't where I planned on retiring in no cell. That was not where I wanted to be. And I kept thinking, if they could just hear my story. So we had to take off our clothes inside it's a shower stall. That's all it is, shower stall. And the floor was nasty. I ain't have no shower shoes, and you know what I'm saying, ain't no telling what's on that floor that's alive, waiting to crawl up in between your toes and live and have babies. It was terrible. So I'm in there taking a shower, and I feel so nasty. I feel nastier in the shower than I did before I got in the shower. But they make you take a shower because they don't want you bringing your cooties up in the jail cell and contaminating all the other people, because they don't want that. All right, so now before you get in that shower, though, they give you a little sandwich baggie or a little baggie of personal hygiene products. I remember getting a toothbrush. I got a little comb. Y'all remember when you went to school and they had picture day? And what's that little comb? Yeah, the little black comb with the little nasty looking little wiry little teeth on it that you comb one time and all the teeth end up like this. Yeah, they give you that. And they gave me, let me see. No, they didn't give me a washcloth because I had to learn to use my sock. My white socks as a washcloth. Yeah, I'm going to get to that. So you get in there, you take a shower. All right, so I didn't learn about the sock until the next day. All right, so you get in there, you take a shower, and you get your towel. You got 7 minutes to take a shower. Then they put you in your cell. And when they put you in the cell, remember, you got your plastic bin, you got your little wool-like blanket, and you don't even get a pillow because the pillow is made onto the mattress. And it's about this thin, the little pillow. And it's hard and plastic. And you don't even get a pillowcase because it's made onto the long mattress, like the yoga mat. It felt like I was laying on a yoga mat on that metal bed frame. It's just, okay, imagine this. A morgue table, now you see on TV, the morgue tray when they slide them out, that's the bed frame. And they give you that little yoga mat to lay on top of that's got a little pillow that's about a 1/4 inch high. That's how you sleep. All right, so you own that. And then you got your little wool blanket. And you got your little piece of sheet. I don't even know if I got a sheet. Yeah, I got a sheet. I got a little piece of sheet. And when I say thin, that you can hold them and see through that damn sheet. You can see through it. And so you in there and you make your stuff, and you got 5 minutes to make up your bunk and get in that bed. And I'm going to tell you something about the lights. If you don't like to sleep with the lights on, you in for a rough night. Because they don't cut the lights off. Nope. When they say in jail, we'll keep the light on for you, they really mean it. The light is on. They don't cut the light off. All right, so now, and it's super, super, super cold. So you feel like you laying outside in the park in the wintertime. But all that time, you thinking about, how did my life take this terrible, terrible turn? Now, while you in there, you hear some people coming in throughout the night. They getting arrested at different times during the night. And some of them are drunk. Because I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. These two white ladies came in there. They were drunk and they were laughing. Oh, they were laughing and having a great time. Like they didn't know the party was over. They got on in there. Everybody finally got quiet and was laying still. They got in there and F this and F that and you bitch and you this and that. Then you start hearing the other girls screaming, shut up! Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep. And so the ladies, they were older women. And so the ladies was like, you shut up. And I'm thinking, oh Lord, they getting ready to fight. So one of the girls yelled through her cell door, I'm going to beat your ass when we get up, when the sun come up. I'm going to beat your ass after breakfast. And the white lady say, bring it. Ain't nobody scared of you. I'm like, oh shit, right? So, but I don't want to get up out my bunk and go look out the window yet because I'm still trying to understand the system around here. I don't know how they do stuff. I'm trying to avoid the billy clubbing and the pepper spraying and the chokehold they put you in. I don't want none of that. So I'm laying in my bunk and I'm listening. All right, so now let's talk about breakfast. When breakfast come, you think you're going to eat when the sun come up? Breakfast was at 4:30 in the morning. My ordeal took all day. That man came and picked me up for jail at about 6. By the time I got and took my shower, it was about midnight. Because the intake process is so long. You got to go see the doctor. The doctor asks you, do you have any medications that you take? You tell them what you take. And then they try to get it to you. They say, we're going to take care of you while you're in there, get your medicine, your dosage, and all that's a lie. They don't. And when I get to another part of the story, another segment, you're going to see what I mean. All right, so now, 4:30 in the morning, it's time to eat breakfast. They open up the cell doors. Well, the lady comes around and she says, all right, ladies, all right, it's time to wake up. Get up, ladies, rise and shine. All right, so now you got your sink, your water fountain, and your toilet that's connected. All that's connected. Your sink, your water fountain, and your toilet is connected. That's nasty. And it's stainless steel. Like when you go to the public pool, how that stainless steel is, it's all connected. And you can't tell me that's sanitary, because what if there's like some backup? Then I'm a poison to death. You know, I don't never want to go through that no more. All right, so now, hard part. You come out. Before you come out, they tell you to stand at your cell door, facing the window. They come out. They open the door, and it's a horrible noise, like chick, 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 chick. You just hear all the locks going chick, 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 all the way around and all the way around the top. Now, let me tell you about the top. When you land in your bunk, you can look at the top of your glass window, that wide slit that's about 4 inches wide, and you can see the lady up there standing in her bunk, looking down at you like this, looking at you sleep on your bunk. You talking about some creepy stuff. You can't sleep because they just at the window just want to look, and they looking down at you while you sleeping. Don't matter which way on the bed you turn, the bottom, put your head at the bottom, put your head at the top. She can still look down at your bunk. She can also see when you take a piss. The one that's across the hall above you can see you take a pee and wipe. So you got to be fast if you don't want them looking at you. All right, so now let me go back. We got breakfast. So now this is the hard part. When you go to breakfast, they open up the cell. Boom, 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 boom. Horrible noise all the way around. It sends chills through your body. And then she'll start calling out names. Now, calling out names, and that's when you come out your cell, based on her calling your name, you have formed a line. Then that's when they tell you, as she told us that time in the morning, all right, ladies, some of you came in last night. This is the order of things. Remember the person in front of you. Remember the person behind you. Learn their last name, because every morning you will come out and you will line up behind your person by the last name. Not going to go over this anymore this weekend. So look at the person ahead of you and the person behind you, as well as the person ahead of them and the person behind the person behind you. Because this is how you will line up. If you do not line up correctly, you will be sentenced to not sentenced, but you will be stationed in your cell for the remainder of the day. Meaning you don't have privileges to come out. You got to stay in there all day. All right, you looking. and you trying to, I mean, it's so much stress. You're trying to remember the person name and face in front of you, and the person name and face in front of them, and name and face behind you and behind them. Cause when people come in throughout the day and the middle of the night, when it's time for you to get in line, you better be looking real fast and get where you need to be. Anybody that was in the wrong place, you had to go to your cell, or you had to go to in the hole. So it was very, very stressful. And you wasn't allowed to talk. So you couldn't ask them, what's your last name? What's your last name? What's your last name? You had to really look and learn it and get it. Because it was horrible. It was the most horrible experience. You'd be surprised at what you can do when you need to do it. All right. So I looked, and everybody was looking. They were looking around there, make sure they see what. All right. So now throughout the day, remember now, people are being released and people are coming in. So, and you got to see who they standing behind, when it's time to get in line. Find your people. And God forbid if your person get released, or they get sent to detention or something, you better know who was in front of them. And you in trouble if the both of them left, and then you didn't know who was in front of the two people in front of you. All right, so that's how stressful it was. All right, so come the next morning, this is where it gets even worse. Other than the line and falling in line where I need to be, the new jailer shift come in. How come it's a woman from a church I used to go to? I told you I used to be married to a preacher for 9 years. When she looked at me and saw me, she never changed her face. She just stared, but she never changed her facial expression. And all I wanted to do was tell her my story. Look, Sister Jackie, I didn't do nothing. They got me in here wrong. But they don't care about your story. She was very respectful to me, as well as the other ladies. We weren't allowed to talk, but she did allow me to talk one time. Just talk to her. We were watching TV, but you couldn't talk to each other. And she said, Mrs. Bell. See, I was Sister Bell in the church. When you're in jail, you're Mrs. Bell. Or you just might be Bell. So she said, Mrs. Bell. And I looked at her, and and she told me to come in. She said, come in for a moment. And I'm thinking, oh, Lord, did she like me in church? I was a nice person. I tried to be nice to everybody in the church. So I go over, and I'm just standing there looking. She said, I ain't seen you in a long time. How you been? I know what she doing. I know what you doing. You trying to look into my eyes and see if I'm on crack or if I done fell down on hard times. I ain't none of that. I'm here falsely. I'm being held against my will, Sister Jackie. But I said, I'm fine. She said, so you pretty good? I said, yes. I said, Sister Jackie, I'm in here wrongly. I shouldn't be in here. I said, they got me on a warrant. One was 5 years old, one was 7 years old. And I don't know why I'm here because I went to court that day. She said, it'll all get worked out. She said, but you know what? She said, I'm not judging you. She said, because my sister was in here last week and she didn't do nothing. She said, so I'm not judging you. I said, I appreciate that. I do. She said, but we do have a lot of strict rules and you'll be okay if you follow them. You'll make it through the weekend if you follow them. And I said, I will. So I went over there and sat back down. So anyway, I'm going to get to the rest of it later. I'm already at 13:36. All right, bye.